Guys, it's James here, back at it again with another video. As you can see by the title, this is going to be a triggering video for me because I don't really want to talk about it, but I feel like I need to talk about it because I got to get it on my chest. And I just want to, have a video that people can relate to because I know this happens to a lot of trans people as well. So let's get into the video. So this girl I've known since sixth grade. Basically, we was talking because she was in my class or whatever, and she's usually not in my class, right? So we was talking, and the teacher happened to be next to us, right? So we were all talking. I don't really remember what we was talking about. So we was talking. The conversation was going good or whatever, and then this is where it all goes down. So the conversation was going good or whatever, and then she starts calling me by female pronouns. Prior to this, like I said, she's known me since sixth grade. Everybody knows I'm openly trans, so it's not like you just found out because I've been trans or out as trans for a year and 6 months, so it's nothing new. Also, she called me by James last year and this year. Like she called me James, and she knows I'm trans, so I don't know why she did this. But so we keep on talking. I kind of just missed what she said because everybody makes mistakes, so I ain't even really trying to put that on her. So we keep on going with the conversation. Everything's going good. And then she says it again. So the teacher starts talking, and she's like, who are you talking about? And then she says, her, referring to me. And I'm like, what? Like, what? I didn't say anything because I was so taken back because I haven't been called female pronouns in a year and 6 months, like I said. So I was just taken back. I ain't saying nothing. I just keep on going on with the conversation, feeling awkward as hell, feeling dysphoric as hell, and feeling like so anxious. Like I was so anxious. Like when I say anxious, I barely get sweaty hands, and I got sweaty palms, bro. Like I was so anxious. I just wanted to get out of that situation. So we keep on talking. We keep on talking about the whole, situation we was talking about. And then over the whole conversation, because the bell was almost about to ring, over the whole conversation, she says female pronouns towards me several times. Not even 3 or 2 times. She says it several times. The reason why I know this is because every time she would say female pronouns towards me, I would feel like my heart was about to fall out of my chest. I felt like somebody was stabbing me in my heart. It was the worst feeling in the world. And if you guys are transgender, you probably know how this feeling feels. It feels like you're just going to die. Like it feels like you're just going to pass out. Your world is ending. Not even trying to be exaggerating or anything. That's just how I feel personally when people call me by the wrong pronouns. And I was also shook because I know her, you know what I mean? It's not something I didn't expect her to do that, and I didn't expect it to come from somebody I knew, in the past and stuff like that. So I was very shooken by that. And people I talked to my friends after the period and they were like, why didn't you hit her? Why didn't you do nothing? I'm like, what is putting hands on a girl gonna do? I don't hit girls, one. I don't hit girls, ever. Don't touch them like that. That's not respectful. I respect people enough not to hit them or, fight them because the damage is already done. They already did it. So no matter if you hit them or not or fight them, whatever, it's not gonna change a thing. They already did it. So that's why I didn't, talk because I was so speechless. I couldn't talk. So after that, I was already feeling dysphoric because I got my period that day or whatever. And when you're trans man and you're going through your period, it's like the worst feeling ever because you're not supposed to have it. Like I know I'm not supposed to have a fucking vagina. I know I'm not supposed to have a fucking my period. You know what I mean? I want to have a penis. Like I know I'm supposed to have a penis. Like I just feel it. Because I am a guy. Like I'm not no girl. So that's what really took me back because it was like I've been being called female pronouns in like a year and 6 months, and it just really took me back because I didn't think it would come from somebody I knew. So I told people about this situation, and this is what also got me angry. Yesterday was just a bad day, but this is what also got me upset because I told my friends about the situation, and 2 of my friends was like, "What's your biological name?" And you don't really ask a trans person what their biological name is because we don't refer to that. So why are you gonna ask us about it? We go by the name we go by. I go by James Dakota White. You can call me Dakota. You can call me JD. You can call me James. You can call me JD. Um, Anything in that sense. But don't ask me about my biological name because I feel like it ain't nothing. Um, you know, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's not your business. One and two, it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable because I changed it for a reason. Every trans person, we do things for a reason. If we changing our name, that means we don't feel comfortable with it. If we changing our pronouns, that means we don't feel comfortable with it. If we changing the way we dress, that means because we wasn't comfortable with the way we was dressing. And you wanna come at me and talk about, oh, what's your biological name and everything like that. Which I understand, you're curious and everything like that. But you have to understand, like, I'm trans and I don't refer to that. So why are you gonna ask me about that? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's disrespectful in my behalf. I would never go ask another trans guy or another trans woman what your biological name was. Even if I was trans or not, I wouldn't do that because I know they don't feel comfortable with it. Maybe if they want to tell me and I don't mention it, if they just want to tell me, then I'll be like, okay, you can tell me because you want to. But if I didn't mention it, then, that's none of my business. You know what I mean? And the fact is, like, I didn't mention it. I didn't mention my biological name once, and they just asked me about it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I was caught off guard with that too. So what I'm trying to get out of this video is I'm basically trying to make a video saying, I don't really get misgendered a lot like that. I got misgendered 7 times, like 7 times, bro, like 7 times. It was crazy. But the reason why I'm trying to make this video is because it's a relatable video for a lot of trans people out there, and a lot of trans people want people to feel like they can connect with people. And this is something that a lot of us trans guys can relate to because it happens on a daily basis. And it's sad that we have to even make a video like this to confront people, to have respect for our community and the LGBT community and people around, you know what I mean, in general. Like, you don't have to be in the LGBT community to just want to give respect and have respect, you know what I mean? Respect is something that's supposed to be, given. I feel like, respect is a good thing to have, you know what I mean? If you're respectful, that means you're kind, you take people's feelings into caution, you know what I mean? And it's like, nowadays, nobody really cares, nobody really cares how people are going to react. Nobody really cares if they're going to react badly. Nobody really cares if, it's going to make their day worse, you know what I mean? Nobody really cares in the society now. And it's sad because, I care a lot about what people feel and if I'm making people feel a certain way. Like, if I'm going out my way to make somebody feel uncomfortable, I'm going to say sorry. I'm going to say sorry and let them know that I'm genuinely sorry. But this girl didn't even say sorry once. This is why I'm mad. She didn't say sorry once. She didn't confront the situation saying, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up your pronouns, blah, blah, blah. Or she didn't even correct herself. She didn't act like she did anything wrong. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm making this video, because I feel like there's different people in this world now. There's people that are pansexual, lesbian, transgender, vice versa. Anything, it can go back and forth with you being trans, anything like that. And you have to be open-minded now. You can't just be like, oh, I'm still call them this because, they went by that back then. It's not back then. It's now. You know what I mean? Respect people now and continue to respect them because that shows the kind of person you are. I'm not talking to her anymore because I don't trust her. If you can't even respect my pronouns, how do I expect you to be respectful about anything else I'm going through? So I don't want her in my life. And it's just sad, you know what I mean, that I'm making a video about this because I feel like I don't even need to make a video about this because this should be something that a lot of people want to do and should do. I don't care about the way you dress or the way you look or anything. I will respect you, but I care about the person you are and your personality, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna be rude, then I'm gonna step back. I'm still gonna have respect for you, but I'm not gonna have that much respect for you. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's just about having morals. Morals, respect go together. And I'm a very respectful person. I feel I never judge anybody, and the fact that people have to judge me, and other trans people and other LGBT people and just people in general, that get judged. Let them live their life the way they want, but please try to respect the person. You don't have to like the subject. You don't have to even like it, but just respect the person. You know what I mean? And it's just sad that we have to go through this whole process of telling people to have respect. You know what I mean? It's something that we should have learned a long time ago, but it's something that we still are learning and trying to comprehend and trying to figure out, which is sad. You know what I mean? But comment down below comment down below if she did. Comment down below if you think she did this out of spite. Because I feel like she did it out of spite. She said it several times, and I feel like she should have only messed up at least twice. You know what I mean? Also, comment down below how you react to your dysphoria, how you react to a situation like this, and what you gotta do to relieve your dysphoria when you're going through stuff like this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications every time I make a new video. And like I said in this video, just have respect for other people because it could change their lives. A lot of people are not as strong and willing to, build that strength. You know what I mean? They don't have that strength yet. So when you say certain things, it can really bother somebody. You know what I mean? So just be cautious of what you say to people and how you say it, and just be respectful. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm ending this video on a good note. So stay tuned for my new videos that are coming up. And I'm getting my GoPro. I have my GoPro, but I have to get the SD card, so that's going to be coming soon. So, yeah. Anyway, peace.